Welcome back, guys. Ben here, and today we are back with more of Will Follow the Light. And this has just come out as a narrative kind of puzzle thriller slash walking sim. And we did the first episode previously, so I will leave a link to the playlist in the description below so you can catch up and see what we've done so far. And yeah, if we're all ready, then we're going to crack on with the start of chapter 3, I believe we're in. And this is, going to be continuing that playthrough. So sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. This is Will, Follow the Light. So we obviously have our little book. We've already penned where we're going with Mistvik. And we should be near the shore. Let's go have a look. Here we are. Okay. Not sure where we need to go, but we need to do both sails. I mean, we can put our big sail up. Need to go too fast, do we? I think. It's lovely though. Kind of got these little buoys, I guess, to like guide us. See why they have the transparent sail option. I'm going for realism. Right. I think we want to put that back a bit. We're getting, I mean, we might be getting faster. I kind of think we, turn the engine on. I don't think we've got like a limitation on like using gas, but don't want to wreck the boat, do we?
First the storm,
slow and steady.
Fog. It's getting tougher and tougher to navigate.
Music's really nice, really well done. Can I like pin this down somewhere? I can, can't I? Remember, we could do it in the tutorial, couldn't we? I guess we don't need to right now. Stop it swinging left and right everywhere. Put like a little front sail up. We don't seem to have a storm sail, interestingly. Yeah, I think we should. Set the back sail, but you can see the fog coming in, or a storm, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure how we pin that one like we did before. Really like the sailing mechanics, though. There's some buoys over there. Ah, look, there's a lighthouse over there.
I think I see it. I'll need to approach carefully and get that light going.
Alright. Probably gonna want to set that sail back. Set that front sail down as well. So we've got the engine running. And I guess we'll just follow the buoy in there, and I'm guessing right there where my little marker is. Is the engine on? Oh, okay, so when I put the sail up, it actually turns the engine off by default. I guess it would, you know, counterintuitive then, isn't it? That makes sense. So yeah, there should be a place to moor, hopefully. Turn on the engine to move about the wind. Yeah, we got that.
Look at all these birds.
Very cool.
This place
Yeah.
looks familiar. It's Bird Island. Ela used
Bird
to work
Island.
here.
Wonder how it got that name. We're mooring on the outside, or do you think there's going to be a little dock in here? Might be a. Looks like there's going to be a dock here. Should be able to moor in here. There we go. So do we just pull this? But I really don't want to crash the boat. Oh, we can press space to dock. I was gonna say that just out of curiosity. Can you do it manually? You can. Okay. You can press space to get close to it, but also just left clicking and then right clicking. I'll do it as well. Okay. There we go. Find a way to get to the top of the island. Must be weird. Our dead wife is used to come here a lot. Welcome to the Ornithological Research Station of the Institute of Marine Biology. Here you'll find information about our ongoing research and the fascinating bird life of this island. As our guest, we kindly ask that you respect the delicate ecosystem and equipment. Your care ensures we don't disturb the birds in their natural habitat. Dr. Killian, Professor of Ornithology. Please remember to bring fuel for the lighthouse when you arrive. A half cask should be plenty.
They really care about the people who come here, don't they? I
We
need to
spoke to
figure
that
out how to
Killian.
get fuel upstairs. They could have left the instructions.
True. Right. Well, that ladder is too short. It's gonna be.
Used to
There we
lift
go.
different stuff onto the lift. That's massive. I can use that to climb up onto the ledge.
Okay. Let's just keep having a look around here first. See what's around. Another little
I
boat.
kept wondering
Ah.
where this went. I once asked Ela what her idea of the perfect boat was. And she just started describing it. Nothing realistic about it, but it was so much fun. God, I miss that.
Reminds me of what's that film when the boats fly? It's the cartoon. Is it Treasure Planet? Like when you get the sailing spaceships. What's this? Probably going to be for a future puzzle. Little bird cages. And there's another planet.
Another planet?
There we go.
Strange. I don't remember Thomas bringing this here. Maybe Ela took it.
Okay. Yeah, not sure what that little contraption is, but this at least, we should be able to push this. Take it downstairs, it might break. Maybe a crane will go. Ah, okay. Okay. Use the crane to pick it up. And pop that there. The same as what we were doing with the metal thing before. I guess we can now hook. There we go. Okay. With the little ropes there. Oh. Careful not to break that. Pretty spinning all over the place. Okay. Should be able to unhook that. There we go. And there is a fuel barrel there. I guess we gotta open this up.
Of course it's locked.
But from the other side. Can we push this as a barrel? No. Hook that up. I guess we'll just leave it there for now. I guess we're gonna have to put it down and push it in or get a trolley or something, but let's push this to the ladder. See how we get on with this.
Still don't understand why Ela liked it here so much.
Yeah, I kind of get it. It's quite nice and tranquil in a way, isn't it? Climb up the ladder. There we go. And there's the cart that we'll put it on, I'm guessing, but I don't think we can get in this way either. No. Let's go up. Lovely. Oh, there's like a little binocular bit up there. I like how like they've spent time detailing like grass poking through and little weeds and flowers. We've got a new note. The island feels frozen in time. Only the birds and old notes remind us that it's still alive. There's no power, and I'll have to figure out how to get the fuel up there. And you kind of got the notes by chapters as well. So you've got the 1, the 2, and then the 3. Need to find a replacement. I don't think there's anything we're like missing with these. It's kind of summarizing what we've gone through.
I need to go even higher.
Birds' nests there as well.
I wonder who left this tape here.
Oh yeah. Do we have a tape player? We do.
A thick fog hangs over the island.
It's our wife.
The air around is heavy and moist, as if you were inhaling water droplets. At night, constant coughing fits make it hard to breathe. I lie there listening to the generator humming quietly downstairs. The radio doesn't work. And the ship won't come. I'm all alone. The thought that because of something so stupid, a lover's spat, one can get in so much trouble. It just... God, it drives me crazy. Stupid. Absent-mindedness. Stupid. Not nice. As Will usually says.
Ela. I missed your voice so much. If it weren't for our fight, you wouldn't be sick. I'm so angry with myself.
What did she like? Storm out and got ill and then died. Ugh. Don't really blame yourself too much for that, though, can you? Ah, you can use the bird call on Bird Island. We got a achievement for that. Tripod here. But we could like use it. Let me just hang it up. Must be very sad to like, you know, you've lost your wife. And I guess nice in a way that you get to like hear her voice again, but just bring up a lot of sad feelings.
There's no way to get to the other side. I'll have to find another way.
It's not a nice drop down there either. Climb up. Oh god. Ooh. Okay. There we go.
That was close. Gotta
Oh,
figure
wow.
out how to get back to Molly now.
Oh, it's actually crumbled below us. Go down. There's something in this chest, I think. Oh, another tape.
The wind is picking up. It rained all day, and now hail is pounding down. The house is freezing. There's no electricity, and the generator has gone silent. I tried to go down for more fuel, but the air was so thick I could barely breathe. I'm almost out of strength.
Oh, is this what
Ela,
made her ill?
that's how it happened. You were trapped. All alone.
Oh, the guy's already like concerned looking for his son and his father, let alone retreading the cause of his wife's death.
I can't believe I'm here. After everything that's happened.
I'm up here. Got like a little house and then a lighthouse above. If you forget the code, just do some bird watching. Yes, use the binoculars located on the island for this. Huh, okay. Guessing up here is also going to be locked.
Locked.
Yeah. That makes sense. Worth checking though, isn't it? Because imagine you do all that and you can just come in from the top.
Locked.
That's locked
Of
as well.
course.
Of course, of course. Okay. Well, there's a free. Use the wheel to zoom in. I don't know if there's multiple.
Fuel tanks are empty.
Okay. That yellow line. Obviously, yeah, siphoning the fuel. And this crane is broken. Probably what helped break the bridge, actually. Guess it kind of snapped and fell apart.
Fuel pipes. I wonder where they go.
It goes down there, but let's... It's probably going to go to the elevator, isn't it? Let's, we've got another tape here.
It's sunny outside. The fog has lifted and the air is easier to breathe. But the generator is out of fuel. I tried to hoist a barrel up from the jetty, but the cold air inside the rock and the lingering smell of damp and mold were too much. I couldn't even make it to the lift before the coughing started again. I managed to crawl out onto a small ledge near the second. Binoculars where I could
Oh, there's a second binoculars.
finally catch my breath. I'll have to wait at least a day for the air inside the cliff to warm up a bit before I can try going down again.
Voice acting is really good. She sounds exhausted. I didn't know you could... Like, the air would get like that when it gets super cold. Let's have a look. 3, 1. So presumably it's in order. So 3 and 1. Okay. That's where we need to put the fuel canisters in. And then we've got instructions for starting the system. So fuel barrel, and then there's like 2 things, and then the gauge needs to be green, and then we open the valve for to send it up.
Fuel system in my lighthouse is simpler.
Those are the 2 barrels there. Okay, so we need to put the barrel in first, then those 2, get it to green, and then open the valve, send the fuel on up. What was it? It was 3, 1, and then this is the 3rd binocular. 3, 1, 4. Pi. Okay. You are a very advantageous location for observing the nesting of Frutecula arctica, also known as the puffin. At the base of this rocky island is their favorite site. The aim of the study is to conduct a quantitative count of clutches, number of eggs, during the nesting period, followed by statistical processing of the collected data. I actually love that they've put like the rain streaks, like the because obviously it's been outside, it's like weathered. Little puffins. Very cool. We have this off the coast of England, I think. We have like or Wales maybe. I have a friend there's like a little island you can go to, and like all the puffins lay eggs and stuff there. I am not mistaken. Can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. But... Dear colleagues, I'm writing to inform you. Unfortunately, the management company has declined to service the lift. As a result, we need to find a workaround using our own ingenuity. The lift operates on a counterbalance system. To use it, we'll need to place sufficient weight on the opposite side of the platform to set it in motion. Best regards, Professor Killian of Ornithological Research Station of the Institute of Marine Biology. Okay. We can remove and add weights. Let's go down the stairs first of all. I think we need to load the thing on first to get an idea of the weight. The weight required. We'll open up those gates at least. Let's get that unbolted. There we go. Okay, another tape.
It's getting worse.
Collect all of Ela's tapes.
The coughing is constant. It's hard to breathe. Every breath wheezing and painful. Weakness is overwhelming me. Like I'm filled with lead. Everything hurts. I start coughing again and can't stop shaking. I can't calm down. I think I'm going to die. It's so cold.
Guess there's no like wood to sit and start a fire, is there? I mean, it's crates, right? Should you like try and break them? I don't know if it's like dried enough, you know? Very curious what this device is though. Can't interact with it. Looks like you'd put like a lantern there or something, right? Or some sort of object gets placed there. I'm guessing, can we push this? Yeah, we can. There we go. I was going to say, I just think we didn't get the push prompt because we were listening to the recording. Get this out. Wide.
I've got to figure out how to get the barrel up here.
Yeah, we're figuring. A bit too... and hook. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to roll this in. And then I guess sprint back upstairs. And we've got to put in... I don't know if there's any clues how heavy this is. No. In there, though. Put in. Okay, there we go. So, we'll like put the counterweight down. I guess we just keep putting them on there until it comes up. Doesn't need to be an exact science, I guess. We just whack a load on. Spam left click there. There we go. That out. Okay. Pop that in.
Great. I can start the system now.
Sweet. So we've already got the tube in there. So we can open that. There we go. Okay. We're in the green.
Now all that's left is to light the lighthouse.
We can open it. Alright, it's 314, wasn't it? That was a 1, yeah. Makes sense, 3.14 being the code. Sciencey. Maths and science. Okay, fuel in there. Let's try and see if we're right. I'm presuming it's going to be the order we come across them in. So, 3, 1, 4. There we go. Oh, don't collapse it. Last time we had that, we collapsed. Okay, brake is probably out. Start the generator. Remember, this lighthouse room is a shared space for all of the scientific personnel who came to this island. Please keep it clean and clean up after yourself. Professor Killian. I'm not going to read his title out every time. Bro's got the longest title known to man. An oolong tea. Take that. I like an oolong. Probably the most British thing I've said. Oh, I like a tea. Right. That's going up to the lighthouse. We need to start the generator first. Okay, dear colleagues, in this monograph I present the results of extensive research conducted on Bird Island. In addition to providing a safe nesting habitat, the island attracts a large number of birds due to the abundance of an unidentified fish species. This fish thrives here thanks to the confluence of warm and cold currents. Despite the availability of other prey, the birds show a clear preference for this particular species. Preliminary analysis suggests it may also be suitable for human consumption due to its nutritional value and flavor profile. It is imperative that we maintain confidentiality regarding this discovery. Widespread knowledge of this fish could attract industrial fishing operations, which would undoubtedly devastate the island's ecosystem and decimate both fish and bird populations. I trust in your discretion and commitment to preserving this unique environment. Sincerely, Dr. Isla Nielsen.
So, this is what you were working on for so long.
Oh, we didn't even know. Hmm. Let's, where's my printer going off? The seagull. Some binoculars.
This looks just like something Thomas would draw. Oh, Ela, this was your desk.
Yeah. Not a bad view from the desk, is there? Back to seagulls. We can't go in any of the other rooms, so we're going to go down the ladder. Check that generator. So yeah, that's all coming in there. The source of the noise. Colleagues, please close the door. Last time, Laris Marinus made a mess among the fuel barrels and ate the leftover food. Oh, looks like a puzzle we're gonna have to come to in a little bit. I can hear it. Is it above us? Must be up above. Oh, it is. The radio. Oh.
Will. It's hard to write this, but I know it will be my last letter to you. It's funny, I can't even remember what we fought about. I was rushing and said something thoughtless, and you responded, and we argued. And I ended up forgetting my inhaler. I just didn't put it in my bag. That's all. It had nothing to do with you. I wish I could tell you this in person, but all I have is this letter now. Will, please, take care of Thomas. He is so much like both of us, and it breaks my heart that I'll never see him grow up. I'm so sorry for that. But please, know this. I will always be with you. I will always love you. Please, remember me. With all my love. Your Ela.
Wow. Whoa.
Ela.
No, that's us seeing things. We have our own illness as well, don't we? I haven't really figured out what that is yet, but... Oh. So sad, knowing that you... Like, you know you're going to die, and the last thing you can do is, like, write a letter to get your thoughts down. The window's open. Oh. It's not her workspace? You mean the workbench? Glowing, isn't it? Let's go have a look. Okay, with this now that we can try and fix. You can rotate this as well. Use the mouse button. Is it there, isn't it? No? I have to do it in a certain order.
Just as I thought.
Okay.
It goes here.
Oh, is it like... Oh, it's only
This
certain
probably
pieces.
won't fit right now.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so only a few pieces are actually...
Just as I thought. It goes here. This probably won't fit right now.
You don't really need to rotate them around that much because you can just pick them up and do it that way. There we go. Assembled the lantern. Takes fuel as well, from the looks of it. Okay, we can actually switch the light. Hmm. I guess we can go use that red light on here. Oh. Well, that's different, isn't it? And we want to stand... What is going on here?
Will, take this lamp. It will help you find Thomas and get out of any darkness. The light of the lamp and the lighthouse light are linked. Light the beacons on your path and you will find our son. This light will lead you.
Ela. I miss you so much.
It's got an achievement. Ghosts of the Past. First drawing. So keep an eye out for those little drawings then. And we can shine a red or a blue light on them. We start with this one. No, just trial and error. Okay. Oh. Oh. Reminds me of the remember like the bulldog, and he has the teeth, and you'll like push them all in, and then if you don't, you'll like snap. Like guessing which ones are which. Light the lighthouse on the island, a light of hope. Get an azimuth with a compass. The seed opens the compass. Not gonna lie, don't even know what an azimuth is. Saw that as like a bearing, right? Is it like, is that what it is? Oh, an azimuth? I don't know. Figure that out in a sec. Does it say on the notes? On how organized she was. Doesn't matter now because I got to hear your voice one more time. And then I know for sure what will help me find Thomas. Got the lamp there. But how's the light of the beacon supposed to help me? I have to look around some. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, so there is a rotating bezel on the compass. The indicator of the end point of the light beam. Wow, okay. This is It wants us to follow the light, doesn't it? So take the compass out. There we go. I don't know. Did we note down an azimuth there? No. So between the arrow and where the light beam is the amount of degrees that is in our azimuth. I think. Okay, so we know that's lighting up there. Like at its brightest there. Is it not 330? I'm not sure where we're meant to put. Is it meant to tell me when I've got it right? You have to go that right in its way. Maybe we need to do it. No. Do it out here. Alright. There we go. Azimuth set. Don't know what our azimuth was. 300. Okay, yeah, I can't move it around anymore. Okay. It was actually easier. I just needed to actually do it properly. Cool. I don't know if there's anything else. Have we seen any other little drawings anywhere? I don't know if they're all gonna like glow as obvious as that one did. Seems like we should probably turn off the generator, but hey ho. Doesn't let us do that, so we've got to go back down this way, haven't we? Ah. Blue light. Let me stand. And we let it do its thing. So it's very obvious when there's a drawing then.
Sid, are you sure the lift will hold both fuel and equipment?
Well, if you're afraid, haul them from the bottom yourself.
So blue ones are probably just little, like, insignificant moments, maybe. I think we gotta place that thing though. That little holder down there, right? That we saw. It looked like it would fit the lamp. So, yeah, we can't go down the lift. We gotta go down the stairs. Yeah, I'm just gonna check this because I've got a feeling. Oh, we can. This is where we charge the lantern. Ah, okay. Okay, and then right, It uses a bit of fuel each time. And there is something there as well. Blue light again.
Ela, the weather isn't suitable for our research, and the base isn't prepared for conditions this cold. We're calling off the expedition.
Absolutely not. I'm staying for exactly as long as we planned from the start. You'd better be off bringing heaters and figuring out how to get the most of this situation.
So, it's not her own fault. Like, you know, you can't predict things like that are gonna turn that worse and be that bad, but she decided to stay alone. If anything, her team shouldn't have allowed her to do that. Should have been like, no, you'll come back. Gotta come back. Right, enter our boat. I'm gonna just chart the control first before we unmoor ourselves. Don't want to float off. So we're on Bird Island. Azimuth is 34, so our current coordinates are there. And we are following... We're looking at 34 as an azimuth, aren't we? There we go. We've gone off course a bit. Using the azimuth to take us to Mistvik. Already know where that is, though, don't we? 102.5. Can't really interact with the radio though, anything like that. We've decision made to dock at Bird Island. Okay, so rode out the storm on the Skerries, vessel riding on the bow anchor. Storm seems to have passed offshore or slept through it. Inspection shows no damage. All systems functioning through the radio malfunctioning. Decision made to dock at Bird Island. Okay, no damage. Just have a little nap. I like how you can like sit around and explore the little cabin a bit. Got the tapes there. If you did want to listen to them again, and you can do that there as well. And we got another planet, and we found another boat as well. And there's like shelves. There's like 2 more shelves. So we found 6 boats so far. Right, let's leave the island. I'm guessing that's like the end of chapter 3. Moving into chapter 4 now. Let's undock. There we go. And control. Turn this on a little bit. We do need to kind of go back on ourselves, but I think we can probably go through here. Around the island. We've actually got a lamp here as well. We can actually... And we just have that on or off, basically. You don't have the colors. Alright. Follow the light. That's where we're going. And we are on course. Very nice how they've done it all. Set the sail up. And then front sail. There we go. The engine's turned off now. I can't remember what that one does actually. What do they do? Oh, that just tightens that up. There you go. And I guess, like I said, you can just skip sailing. You can sail if you want. I think we're going to do, just in case. But I think this is like signifies probably how they're doing the different chapters. You go from one chapter to the next. Yeah, hopefully we actually get to Mystic this time. This way. Nice weather. Windy. Can like walk around these, I think. Oh, we can actually walk through the sail. Front and back sail. You can just drop anchor as well. I just fell in now. You can't like go off the edge. Just for science, you know. Just checking it out. Still on course. They get like sharks or like whales or killer whales in the North Sea. Okay, there you go, and it just fades to black as you keep going. So you probably are safe just to press space and skip it, but just in case. There we go. Okay. In the next area.
Fog ahead. Ooh, better have some tea to keep the cold out.
Brew tea to skip sailing. If you want to sail, then you can, presumably. Kind of gives you the option, doesn't it, to skip stuff. I'm not sure if we're meant to, though. We still on course? Yeah, we want to go to the bit to the left. A bit around the rocks. We don't have our like storm sail from the looks of it that we had in the opening bit. The music and like atmospheric sounds are really nice though. Like when you look down too much at the kind of white. You get like that little droplet effect on your vision. Yeah, definitely making it harder for myself not having the transparent sail, but quite like the realism effect it gives having the actual sail there. We are on course. Just trying to dodge some of the rocks really. I wonder if during playtest they got feedback that like these sections are a bit too long, so they're like, oh, we'll add a little section in there to like skip it and brew a tea if you want. I just quite like it for the vibes, the music, the atmosphere. Some of the stars coming out as well. here. Front sail as well. Quite a few rocks coming up. Oh, response to signal. Is that in here? (102.5).
Tug from Mystic speaking. Thick fog ahead. Steer towards the searchlight and the sound of the horn.
Come in. This is Molly. Copy that. I'm heading your way.
I'll guide you through the channel to the town.
Great. Okay.
Another boat. I need to try and reach it.
Reach the ship.
I can't see a thing in this fog. But this lamp should cut through it
there
well
we go.
enough to spot the rocks.
I'm going to be a little bit awkward here. I saw on the achievement list, there's actually an achievement to not use the lamp. So we're going to see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're going to see if how that goes for us. Can we not lock this down? I thought we could like winch this down. One sec. Is it only in the storm that we could do that? Seems like it. Because I don't like that it's just swaying everywhere. Imagine my head's getting like bumped by it. So yeah. What the sound? Not use the lamp. Oh, okay, it's getting thick. I was thinking, it's not that bad. You're going slow. Are we left or right?
I need to find a way out of here. As soon as possible.
Doing alright. Doing alright. Nothing ahead. Oh, there's a big... Left or right? I'm gonna go right. I said, I think you can turn on the light normally if you're not an achievement hunter. I'm a dirty little achievement hunter. Yeah, okay. Let's not try and thread the needle. Cool though. Oh, it's like on our right. Let's go around this rock. There's another rock. It's really thick now. There's another rock. This way? Straight ahead. There's this little tugboat.
At this rate, the lamp won't hold its charge for long.
That's alright. I'm not using it. Okay. Amazing you can hear the horn that far though, right? Oh no, that's a bit too close to that. Come on. They've done a really good job of making this like immersive sailing experience. Ooh, 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 ooh. Dodge both of those, it's not a problem. Oh, 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 oh. Close. Very close. I don't know if that's helpful, buddy. Like, it sounded like you were right in front of me. I think he's close because it seems to be getting louder. Again, the light probably cuts right through this and it's like super easy, but making life more difficult for myself. Hopefully, we're almost at Mistvik. Oh, it's over there. There it is. See the light.
Coming closer and we'll make for the harbor.
Ah, there we go. Follow the light indeed.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, make it through the fog without the
Stuck in
lantern.
the fog.
There we go. I'll manage without the light. It's the achievement name.
Hilo, without that lamp, I wouldn't have made it out. Thank you.
The game should have a different dialogue there to be like, lamp? What lamp? Oh, I forgot to use the lamp. Okay. We're getting tugged. Nice. Get up and have a look. Yeah, he's tugging us. It's all latched on. That's a big old shipping freighter.
Feels so strange to come home like this. I haven't been here since I ran away on Molly.
We ran away from here. Probably in less foggy conditions. Probably nice and clear just to leave when it's not foggy. A nice way to come in though, isn't it? Getting concierge
Molly, I brought
code
you into the
service.
harbor. Now you'll have to dock on your own.
I take it back. Never mind. Okay, I'm guessing we're still following him though. I'm trying to remember what year it is in the game. We're trying to place it because I'm like, do we not have mobile phones? Guessing not. Just ring our dad and be like, oi, we're using radios. Okay. What's there? Probably normally turn it around, but all good. And we can exit. We'll talk to the harbour worker. Oh yeah, we've picked up our lamp already. That's cool. Now we can bring the lamp out. It really cuts through the fog. But you can still see things at least. Just gonna check in case there's a boat or a planet flying around.
There are those drawings here too. I'll activate one and see what it shows.
That's a blue one. We got like schizophrenia or something.
Ooh, Daniel, your ship looks really battered.
I hate these northern expeditions. This lighthouse was far on the west side of the island. Then I even ran into a whale up north.
Just admit you fell asleep at the helm and scraped the hull on some pier. Now you're making up stories about whales.
Oh, stop it, Marcus.
Harbour life is the same everywhere.
We can get
Brings back
attacked
good
by a
memories.
whale? I didn't consider that. Hmm. Okay. So no little boat or anything, but we did get another drawing. It's good at least that like the main character kind of like Will makes a comment about it as well, because I probably didn't see the drawing until he made a comment and I was like, oh, let me look at that a bit closer. Yeah. Got these little like dead ends where I'm like, oh, there'd be for sure a boat or a planet hidden there. So foggy.
Hi, I'm Bert. I work the harbor. So, you've made it at last. What brings you by?
Is the fog always this thick around here?
Fog? Funny thing, I barely see it anymore. Maybe it comes and goes, or maybe it never truly leaves.
I'm looking for my son, Thomas. He was supposed to come here a few days ago with my dad. Have you seen him?
No, I haven't met anyone like that. But tell me, why are you so certain they'd be here?
Well, there's no other choice. They have to be here.
I understand. Yes, well, people don't come here by accident. They arrive because something calls them. My part is simple. I see them safely to shore, but I don't send anyone back out. I've got enough of my own burdens.
Okay.
All right, then. I'll look for him in town myself.
Perhaps you shouldn't be searching for them at all. You're on your own carrying nothing but a lantern. No charts, no bearings. If you keep on like this, you won't find them. You'll lose yourself.
I don't need a map. I used to live here. I remember everything. And I'll find them, no matter what.
Huh. Is that so? Well, then go carefully, mate. It was nice meeting you.
It's the
I'm
same.
afraid I've nothing more to offer.
Thank you.
Is this the same guy that voices Henry in Kingdom Come? Deliverance. I think it is, right? It's a little bit of how he like mutters the end of his words a little bit. I've only just clocked it. I've been trying to place where this guy, where Will's voice actor is, but maybe not. No, it's a different person apparently. Olo Clark was the voice apparently of Will. Don't know, he just really reminded me briefly. Sorry, I'm just having a look on my I was just checking the like the credits online. Yeah, really was reminding me of a bit of Henry there. Just how he was saying the words towards the end of Tom McKay, isn't it? Tom McKay is the guy, but it's not. Complete different guy. So never mind me. Reach father's house. We charge land, and I don't know if this is a one-time use. We don't need to at the moment though, because we haven't really used it that much. I guess if we get lost, we can.
Follow the light, son.
Can we actually see a light? Not really.
Locked.
Okay, so we can't go in there. Gate under repair. Use barrier access only. Control panel as
The
security
guard post
post.
should be nearby. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense.
Oh, we got another tape.
A tape for the recorder? Who'd leave this here?
Something all very surreal and uncanny with this.
A strange man met me in the port as if he'd been waiting for me, smiling all the time. He called me a colleague in a roundabout way. I don't understand it, but I'll go into town for supplies.
Whoever recorded this ended up in a situation a lot like mine. I
Nice
wonder what
bag,
happened to him.
bag and coat just there. I think it's definitely like late 90s or something, because you've got obviously the old cars everywhere as well. Marine Biology Institute seeks research for coastal current studies. We've got there like this little blurry thing going on again. Seeking a volunteer for scheduled maintenance at the Northern Lighthouse. Inquire with Jack. Dog has escaped from the communications tower area. Tracks and other signs suggest it headed toward town. Contact Bert. The Northern Lighthouse has been unresponsive for 2 weeks. All who went to investigate never returned. No more volunteers needed. Hydroelectric plant is switching to autonomous operation. All facilities will be sealed with monitoring via sensors only. Got the missing dog again. Job opening. Field work experience, willingness for early departures, handling corrosive substances urgently. Fog is thickened in recent days. Always carry a flashlight. Northern dock area is temporarily closed. Ships arise at night only. Register with Bert before sailing. If you hear a horn, but see no ship, move away from the water. There we go. Where's... Okay, we got to stand there. Follow the light.
Derek, there's something I need to ask you. I held off as long as I could.
What is it? I'm in a hurry. I promised Will we'd launch this first boat he carved out of wood. It's a big day for him.
We've had a radio call from the Northern Lighthouse. Bob's broken his leg. He can't make it back.
What? There's no one else you can send? I told you a month ago I need to leave early today.
I know. Just go there and back with David. He'll stay on shift, and you bring Bob back to town. It can be done in a day, and then I'll give you a full day off.
Okay. All right. Bob's always had my back. Let me call my wife.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
I like this little like
Hey, I'll
method.
take it.
Oh, there
Now I
we
just
go.
need to work out what it opens.
I like this little method of like storytelling in the past with the lantern and stuff. It's
A wooden
a
boat.
nice way of doing it.
That sudden job. Can't be a coincidence. All on the day my mum died. Dad really did want to come. Just doing a little lap just in case there's anything. But there's not. There's our fuel. Fuel's half. I think probably should just charge it up. It's looks relatively high. We'll press E to get the blue ones sorted, and then back to Q. Those like that. There we go. Let's
Hold up.
see. Yeah, charge is full now. I can move freely in the fog.
Yeah, you can see the white light just breaks right through the fog really easily. Okay, there we go. Let's just stop and read the notebook quickly because I've heard a few scribbles. So we're on chapter 5 now. Chapter 4 was the sailing. Went for that handbud, never got through it. I guess they've got to assume you're going to do it. Finally some luck. The tugboat got me all the way to my destination. Strange to come back here after all these years. I'll pick up Thomas and we'll set off together. I'll have to dock on my own. I should thank the man who pulled me out. Maybe you know something about Father and Thomas. But it turned out to be a pretty strange guy. No wonder he never saw my father if he can't even notice the fog. I have to find them myself, at least to remember where the house is, back into the fog again. Same glow as in Hila's office. I saw Father. Anton doesn't have enough charge for me to go any further. I need to keep the stations in mind. The way out of the harbour is blocked. I should take a better look around. Okay. Do not leave the bottle empty for the next person! With 3 exclamation marks. But enough.
A key. I'll take it.
Okay.
Now I just need to work out what it opens.
Old sport. I stopped paying him any attention ages ago. Let the grump grumble. Like you asked, I got the keys from Nadine and returned them to you. For some reason, she stashed the license plates in the trunk and called it a secret. You'll have to tell me what that was all about later, Roy.
Every job has its little jokes. I'll keep the key.
Of course, I believe the Institute of Marine Biology is a wonderful place. To anyone trying to find their path in life, come join us at the Institute.
Cool. So, obviously this is episode 2, and I'm recording this after the game has now come out, and there was a little patch. So I think, obviously in episode 1 we had the little bits of writing above people's heads and no voice acting. I can't really confirm that now, but I'm guessing that now a lot of those voice lines are probably active and are in the game now. They just weren't there with my pre-day 1 patch. Let's turn on. Is that enough? Right. Opens this gate. There we go. Haven't seen a boat or a little planet in a while. Let's have a little look around. Cool if there was a way to track it. I haven't noticed if it shows though. I don't think it does it? Be cool if it like had a little summary saying like, oh yeah, you found like 2 out of 3 secrets or something like that. And you knew how much you were looking for in the game. More so just from a collectible point of view. But looks like nothing here. Is this all just straight over the water? Okay.
I've been in situations like that myself. I could never leave a colleague in trouble. Who would help the lighthouse keepers if not us? Never knew it had all been like this.
So foggy. Also, where is everyone? There's the key for the license plates.
Was that mentioned in the notes? If so, that key should open the boot.
Do we want the plate? 826? Is that like going to be the code for something? I'm not too sure on the relevance of this, but maybe that'll become apparent a little bit. I'm gonna do my nice little bike. I like this as a bike. Different type of bike. Lunchbox, not bolts, cutlets inside. I got tired of watching him boss poor Roy. I got tired of watching him boss poor Roy around all day, so I hid his voice in the old station trunk. Let's see how Mr. Robinson finds it now. P.S. Your car's license plate happens to suspiciously match both the stranded train's route number and something else. Yours, N. Okay.
Looks like the station workers decided to teach their arrogant boss a lesson. Clever. You should be careful with this.
Yeah, okay, so the license plate number is going to be a code to get in somewhere. Arctic Express Norvik, Karuna Line, or Mountain Line, Pondhold. Very like Silent Hill-esque now at this point, isn't it?
The station bell.
Like, just foggy and misty everywhere.
So melodic. I could listen to it for hours. Now it's got no clapper and it can't make a sound.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it doesn't have the little thingy on it. There we go. There's another planet. Oh, we didn't make a comment about that. Just yoinked that and There we go. Okay, it's probably the code, but I just want to have a look around first, just in case it... The train is there, ready to go. Not fully abandoned, is it? There's a boat.
It's a wooden model of the tugboat that towed me here, but I don't remember making it.
Yeah.
This is so strange.
Are we just like drowning in mud from the mudslide? We're just like dying, and this is all happening in our head. Could quite possibly be like something like weirdly supernatural going on, isn't there? Little weird coincidences and odd behavior. Alright, let's open up the case first. 826. Let's give that a go. It's weird because a lot of the codes don't normally go past 5, do they? But this one does. 826.
The bell clapper. Now I can fix it. What a pleasant sound.
Is there a reason for that? Not 100% sure what the relevance of that is, but definitely like running out of fuel quickly though. Got a new note. Okay, that vision still won't leave my mind. Maybe Father really wasn't to blame for what happened, and this fog, it's impossible to move around to without the lantern. Still, I noticed something strange after the vision. It was fully charged again. I should keep looking for them along the way. Okay, so the visions charge us up as well. The railway station life here always moved on its own pace. If it weren't for Father's job, maybe I would have ended up working on the railway. Strange, the town is completely empty, and yet this is exactly how I remember it. Cold, deserted. I need to get Thomas out of here as soon as possible, and maybe thank Father for taking him away. Maybe indeed. Okay. We can actually move this. The drawbridge is set toward the station master's booth. I can't reach the residential district. Where is everyone? I could really use some help right now. No panic. I should look around more carefully. Maybe there's a way to move the bridge. Okay, well let's...
The drawbridge is pointing towards the station hut. I need to move it to another position.
Roy, how many times will you abandon your post? Every single time. I'm left operating the bridge alone, and I'm the station master. I'm supposed to be on the platform, not covering for you. Next time, pull the lever after I've turned the green traffic light and rung the station bell 3 times.
Interesting. I'll try ringing the bell.
Do we have a green light? It's a red light, isn't it?
I always loved watching the station master switch the tracks. It's a shame one of the lines is closed now.
Oh, that's the green light. Okay. Then we gotta ring the bell 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then we pull the lever. So that's what the bell was for, right? We got an achievement that time for ringing the station bell. Oh, and now the lever's been pulled. Huh. There's no one over there. Oh, I'm running out.
The Institute of Biology. Workplace of the two most important women in my life.
Arboretum. Need to find a memory so that we can recharge our thing. Speaking of which.
Looks like I don't have enough charge.
No, you do. You do. Oh, do you not? You need it constant.
Looks like I don't have enough charge.
Come on. Alright. Okay. It's okay.
Locked, of course. Maybe I can get in through the roof.
Am I just missing the little recharge stations?
If I remember this right, Mum used to lecture students here.
Oh, in memoriam. Institute swimming team will gather at the usual spot to honour our late colleague. All are welcome to join. Fog alert. Bird watching expeditions temporarily halted. Missing dog. All these are the same. Due to abnormal tidal currents, all water samples must now be collected strictly between 6 and 10 a.m. Volunteers diver advisory. Please do not water the plants. Okay. Bike tours. Island station rotations. North Station, Triangle Reef, and Bird Island. Okay. North Station report increasing incidents involving anomalous entity behavior. The station is frozen pending further action. Definitely a bit of anomalous activity going on, isn't there?
It's strange to see the Institute empty. There was always so much life here.
Hang on, we're just gonna... We're just not gonna, like, make any comment about the weird metal bird?
Looks like I'll have to figure out how to get inside.
Oh, there we go. It's locked. Okay. Let's charge this up.
Another charging station for the lantern. Just what I needed.
There we go. Really is what we needed. Unlimited, presumably? Just checking there's nothing hidden around the corner. Right, let's go.
Still, on a day like this, a shift here is a real pleasure. Hey, Bob, I'm gonna leave the hut key inside with the others, so keep that in mind.
Okay, the roof is open. Okay. You can push this. We hop on this, hop on the boxes, and then up onto the roof. Okay, climb up. And again. Voila. Jump down gracefully? There we go. Plenty of grace.
This
Good
key
key.
might fit the greenhouse.
At this time of year, the best way to greet the sunrise is in the highlands. To reach the spot, you'll need to set out in the evening and walk to the lake on the edge of town. Stay close to the lit lamps along the way, or you may lose yourself in the fog.
Nash's dice. He was always rolling them. Said he was training luck and that one day they'd come in handy. Nash's dice.
Just repeats it.
He was always rolling them. Said he was training luck and that one day they'd come in handy. The gate control panel. Locked as well.
You can unlock that now, and should be able to get into the greenhouse. I think it's unlimited, but you gotta redo the mini game each time. Okay. There we go. There's definitely something down. Another drawing. Away into that locker. I remember playing with these, like, I had one of these puzzle things as a kid.
A beautiful greenhouse.
Okay.
She hardly ever brought me here. I was afraid I'd break something.
Claire, if anything like that happens on an expedition again, you'll spend the rest of your career sitting right here filling out paperwork.
Professor, everything turned out fine. I'm an excellent swimmer. Nothing happened.
Yes, we all know you never miss a chance to show off your skills, but that isn't always necessary.
I wasn't doing it for nothing. I went after the camera with valuable research data. After all, fear is the little death.
The goal may be noble, but I don't need to remind you about underwater currents and marine animals.
Oh, poofed. It's just that no one else has the courage. That's why you're angry.
Clarissa, courage and recklessness are not the same thing.
I'm heading home. Thanks, everyone. See you tomorrow.
She's impossible.
Mum always loved the water. Never imagined she was risking her life at work for nothing.
Another key. Don't have anything to do with this. The looks of it. Where the hell is Father's house? And I'm back to the security office now, I guess. And then we can open the gate. There we go. I mean, we could definitely just climb that. Like, let's be honest. But it's fine for the sake of the game.
I can't get what I saw out of my head. You have to be so sure of yourself to dive into any water you see. How many things I never noticed.
Train. Oh, is it in Iceland? It's the first time we've seen a country flag on the number plate. Could just be coincidence.
Finally, the residential district. Most of the town live here. I was always scared of getting lost here as a kid. All these houses look the same.
Oh, another tape.
The town feels far too empty. The shops are closed. I hear people, but I never see them. Something's not right. And it's always dark. Is it polar night? Then how far north am I?
It's proper lost. It's okay to ask for help.
The newspaper that changed my life. Thanks to Cassandra's father for not turning me away, for trusting me, giving me a chance to prove myself.
Obtaining lighthouse, monitoring equipment, keeping a logbook, looking for a responsible person comes for working alone, no experience required, there is a plus. Okay, with Solitude and want this job, contact us. Habsburg candidate should contact the City Hall. Lighthouse is waiting for its keeper. Question is, where is everyone? Why I'm kind of feel like we're in like a dream state or something, because it's bizarre that this has all happened, but then no one's here as well. There's a note. Don't fear the red lights. I'll guide you out of here.
They used to lock the gates at night for safety, or maybe just to keep people from leaving. I need the key. I was just here. I don't remember anything blocking the way.
Whoa, did you see that? Shadow. Yeah, what? This is like a different location. So bizarre. A weird, like, liminal space kind of thing going on, isn't it? So the back room is a bit in a residential port.
Ash's house. Oh, the only cozy place in this maze of identical homes. Feels like the scent of muffins and cocoa still in the air.
Now, I light the lantern in the lighthouse every evening, not for the ships, for her to guide her home, even though I know it's too late. It's like a, an extract of a, larger piece of paper. There's a boat.
I made this raft specially for Bjork. One of the reasons I love visiting Nash was his dog.
Where is Bjork the dog? Okay. Another boat to the collection. And there's always a planet nearby. Will still won't look me in the eye, and I get it. I wouldn't be able to face someone who... Sometimes I wonder if I just missed that ferry. If I hadn't been there that day. Maybe she'd still... And a mother dying. We know where we gotta go. Just trying to navigate through the maze. Might be a pretty cool place to live though. Okay. Who's that shadowy person again? Where's the keys though? Or the extra mailboxes? That's the blue one there. Oh, now the gate's open.
Strange.
Keep having a look.
I can't see anyone, but I can hear people. It was always like this. A rough part of town.
Hmm. Every time I walk
Scraps
past the
of
quiet
litter.
lake, I stop. I can't help but
Maybe
think
there are more
when I
around
had
here.
cancelled that call. Stood my ground, she begged me to stay. Just one day. Be a family today, but I left. God, I was so blind.
Seems like the fences change position when the lampposts light up. This is so strange.
Huh. How bizarre. Right. Let's pick this up as well. Nothing in there? Okay. Okay. Shadowy people are weird. Spooky even. Sometimes I close my eyes and see her turn at the creak of the door. You came back, she whispers, startled, and smiles, and the whole house fills with that light. Then I open my eyes. Silence
The
again.
writer couldn't speak to a loved one about his feelings, so he poured them into a letter instead.
Good chance that's our dad. Every time I walk past the quiet lake, I stop. Can't help but think, if only I'd cancelled the call, if I'd stood my ground, she begged me to stay. Just one day. Let's just be a family today. But I left. God, I was so blind. Sometimes I close my eyes and see her turn at the creak of the door. You came back? She whispers, startled, and smiles, and the whole house fills with the light. And I open my eyes. Silence again. Will still won't look me in the eye, and I get it. I wouldn't be able to face someone who... Sometimes I wonder if I just missed that ferry. If I hadn't been there that day, maybe she'd still... Now I light the lantern in the lighthouse every evening. Not for the ships, for her. To guide her home. Even though I know it's too late. Okay. How our mother passed. The dad wrecked with guilt. Except there's almost like a hint of like weird horror going on here as well, isn't there?
A chalk drawing in the middle of the park. That was never there.
How do we get in there? We need to stand by a certain lamppost, like the red one. If we stand near one, it activates it. This was the only one that was red. Acts like a power, like a conduit. Fences shift after I pass the lamp. Sometimes they glow red. Maybe that's what the letter was talking about. Okay, we're going to activate the lampposts in an order. This be the another red one? Oh. Now this is open. This wasn't open before, was it? Maybe it was open before. I don't know. Okay, can't go back there. It's an invisible wall. Weird shadow people just wandering around. Is there a fourth lamppost? All this for a key. There we go. A lamppost puzzle. It's open. There we go.
Mum! Mum! Has Dad arrived? Are we going to launch my boat soon?
Oh, darling. Dad just called. He had to go to the lighthouse for work, but he'll be back tomorrow. Maybe we should put this off.
No! It's always like this. I've waited so long. I can do it myself.
Oh no.
Why didn't you say no to me that day? All right. I'll take the key and go to Thomas.
So are we actually the ones responsible for not only our mother dying, presumably going out to like save us, but our wife maybe as well, like depending on how you look at it. And responsible with a very light word there, but a light angle there, but God, no wonder we're struggling with stuff. We're harboring a lot of guilt, trauma. Guessing that's the house there, but I kind of want to get these little cans. Can we just go anywhere? There's loads of little cans everywhere. Can't knock them over. Is that a dam? Guessing we're gonna need to like power stuff on maybe and activate the dam.
Locked. And the house doesn't look in great shape either. I should check the pier. The pier's abandoned too. So Dad doesn't live here. I wish I'd never launched you. Then everything might have been different. Another drawing. I think I know what I'm about to see.
No.
So, Will, is it deep enough here for your little boat?
Mom, it's not just a boat. It's a cruiser. Yes, it's deep enough.
Go on, lower it now. And then we better head back. It's getting dark soon. Will!
Mum, Mummy, I didn't mean to.
Yes, Will, yes, just a moment. Will, grab the edge. Hold on.
Mum, come on, grab my hand. Reach up, come on.
Will, move to the other side of the boat and stay there. I'm climbing in now.
Alone in the dark, in a boat, in the middle of the lake, far off from anyone, all through the night. In the morning, Dad came, and Mum was never found.
Jesus.
No, not now. Ela said the lamp should be recharged at a lighthouse. But where's the nearest one?
Scientist dies in lake tragedy after saving her son. Child was hospitalized but reports to be in stable condition. Wow. I always knew that I blamed Father for what happened, but you know what? He wasn't to blame. Anyone would have done the same. All it would have taken was him to tell his stubborn son no. Not believing we were invincible on the water. Only now can I see it clearly. Father and Thomas aren't here. The house is abandoned. Father is as devoted to his work as ever. He must be living at the lighthouse. He must have taken Thomas there. I just need to find the lighthouse that will show me the way. Thomas, I thought I'd already found you. You're further north. Don't be afraid. I'm a good father. I won't fail you. Just a little father. God, we've got a lot to unpack there, haven't we? Think she, like, was weak from the cold and... Because it was a lake, so it's not like a current, but... Or do you think it was like a marine animal or something? The body was never found, so... Kind of guessing something pulled her under and... Like I said, it's shock, isn't it? Cold, very cold water. Little cans are cool, aren't they? But yeah, not a dad's fault whatsoever. Like, not at all. Another cassette.
Another tape. Oh, I was afraid I wouldn't find any more.
Some luck. I found an old lantern and managed to light it. Warm, gentle light. It feels so much better now. I've started to notice a flicker in the distance. I think I should go there.
We're walking the same path. He had a lantern too. Starting to feel less like a coincidence.
Yeah, the stranger's definitely got something to do with us as well. Sea buckthorn tea. Another collectible, I guess. Little bear. The dried fish. Definitely in some sort of surreal dream. No way everyone would just be gone. It's all collapsed. Maybe we are going to the dam. This way is going to be closed off from the looks of things. Yep. Rock slide. Check there's no random planets or boats. Hidden here. Little texture gap. They haven't been too mean with hiding the secrets, to be fair, have they? So, I am like checking all the little nooks and crannies and stuff, but they're not like... Typically, they haven't been chucking them there. I guess we're gonna go through the dam, maybe? I mean, we can check up here. You can see the lighthouse, the red light up there, flickering. Oh. Oh, I thought it froze then, but just got covered in fog. Oh. Oh, okay. Can't, they don't, oh, okay, they don't want you going that way. It's like, nope. You turn around and you go back that way. Okay. Okie dokie. Yes, it's kind of an invisible wall, isn't it? Better than just your mind gets clouded by fog.
The radio tower. That's a lighthouse too, in a way. How did I not see it before? I need to get there.
Car? Whoa.
Heading far in fog like this?
Heading up to the radio tower.
Hop in, I'll take you there. The local watchman's an old acquaintance of mine.
Okay.
From here on, you're on your own. I need to head back. Plenty of folks in town may need my help. The watchman's name is Jack. If he's still there, give him my regards.
What town folk, Bert? Honestly.
But I wanted to ask you about the town. There's so much that feels strange here.
Well, it all depends on how you look at it. Just because something is unknown to you doesn't make it strange.
Yeah, but the notes, the tapes.
Oh, looks like you weren't only searching for your father.
Hmm.
Every person's path is made up of trials, hardships, and moments of happiness. What is good for some is bad for others. You've simply seen the town from different angles. Don't judge it or the people. Find Thomas, if you can.
It's only getting more confusing. But you are right, I have to find Thomas. Bye, Bert.
See you, Will. Best of luck.
Right. Not weird at all. Not weird at all. Definitely something odd going on here. But that is where we're going to leave it. I think that's a convenient point. I think we're probably in the next chapter now, or coming to the end of chapter 5. So we're going to leave it there for this one. And we'll pick up in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for hanging out and being here. Let me know in the comments what you think so far. I definitely think there's something weird going on here. Like very like almost like Wayward Pines, like Twin Peaks, Alan Wake. Like starting to get more of those influences. Whereas my initial influences were a lot more like Still Wakes the Deep and Everyone's Gone to the Rapture. It's really starting to like weave these other kind of genres into it. But yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.